Good day, my name is Cindy Vanessa and I'm here to deliver an issue that all of us must be aware of. Look around us. Look at the towering marvel of glass and steel. Feel the charm of energy, the pulse of millions of lives. Indonesia has many great cities. They might be humanity, the greatest achievement, centers of culture, commerce, and connection. But in the shadow of these concrete giants, a silent epidemic is growing. It's an epidemic of loneliness, of stress, of disconnection. It is the epidemic of depression, and it is what metropolises can create. We are surrounded by millions, but many still feel lonely inside. For too long, we have accepted this is a price of urban life, but it doesn't have to be. In fact, the world has already given us a blueprint to solve this. It's called the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, and at its heart is goal number 11 to make cities and human settlement inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable. This goal, SDG goal number 11, isn't just about buildings and infrastructure. It's a promise of human sustainability. A recognition that a truly advanced city is not one with the tallest skyscrapers, but one that sustains the well-being of its people, their physical health, their economic stability, and, most critically, their mental health. So, how we build a city that fulfills the promise of SDG goal number 11? A city that actively prevents depression and provides hope. Our minds are not designed for endless gray. When we are deprived of nature, our stress level rise. This is why Target 11.7 of the Sustainable Development Goals specifically call for universal access to safe, inclusive, and accessible green and public spaces. This isn't just about large, distant park, it's everyday green. It's the pocket park where neighbors meet, the community garden where residents cultivate not just plants but friendships. The tree-lined street that make a simple walk restorative. This is SDG goal number 11 in practice. These green spaces are not luxurious, they are essential infrastructure for mental wellness. Next, we should also empower local communities. This means supporting hyper-local farmers, market where you know your neighbors. It means funding community centers that serve everyone from toddlers to seniors. The government and community in Indonesia must support people to have the stability needed to build a life and a community. It means embracing the call for participatory integrated planning, so that citizens have a real voice in shaping their own environment. When people feel seen, when they have a stake in their community, and when they have a purpose beyond their job, they build the social safety nets that catch us when we fall. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not an utopian dream, it is the global commitment. To our policymakers and urban planners, I urge you to use SDG goal number 11 as your guide. Measure your success not just in economic return, but in well-being. As not only how will this ease traffic, but how will this build an inclusive, resilient community. To our developers and architects, see every project as a chance to create the safe, green, and accessible public spaces that SDG goal number 11 envision. And every one of us as citizens, we are the key to achieving this goal. It starts today, create your neighbor, join a local cleanup, advocate for the fulfillment of the goal number 11 in Indonesia and in our own city. Let us build cities that don't just scrape the sky, but also nurture the soul. Let's build the future envisioned by the Sustainable Development Goals, a future where our cities are not just great places to work, but true sanctuaries for the human spirit, vibrant, connected, and resilient communities where everyone, truly everyone, has the chance to thrive. Thank you.